Alright, I'm gonna try and fix all this rust along the sills. The other side's look, I was about to say the other side's a lot worse, but then yeah, it's right through there, and it's pretty bad here. But you know what? Bugger it. I'm gonna strip it off, fiberglass it up, and repaint it. That'll be fun. With a capital F. That's not too bad there. Bad there. It's weird for it to rust out here because water doesn't actually get in there. It's just happened. Oh well, we'll have a play. Hopefully it won't rain. Probably give these a go too. Alright, this is what we're going to use to get that paint and that rust off. Instead of wire brushing by hand, this is your best friend, a wire wheel for a drill. Oh yeah. There you have it so far. See, bare metal, beautiful. We'll de-rust these when we're done, and then we'll undercoat them, primer. It's brought them up really good. You can see there's actually rust inside, so I might get the air compressor and see if we can break that up and blow it out. Again, I don't know how it gets wet under there. It might be leaking in the seam or something, but I guess once it was one hole, it just water leaks in and sits in there. Lots of little holes. I think in reality you'd normally, if you wanted to do this properly, you'd cut it out and MIG weld some new metal in place. But that's a bit beyond me at the moment. Mainly because I don't have a MIG welder. Also not working. I'm trying to save my money, so I'm not going to go and buy one. Here's what we're yet to do. So far, doesn't look too bad. Like metal's still solid around these holes, which is good. That's the worst bit. We'll keep on keeping on. Let's try some head cam action. That's one side. That's I'm not going to do any more of the roof, those little surface patches, because you can see the rust there. Silver good, that bit rust. That's going to be a bigger job. Just focus on these first, and then we'll maybe do that later. metal ready. This is pretty good shit for getting rid of rust. Unlike other rust removers, you can wash this one off with water and you can reuse it. So if you put it in a can, not a can, you know, a plastic container and dip something in it to get rid of the rust, you can still use it. And that's what we're using on the Datmo. I've got my trusty squirter bottle, which we just squirt some on, and in those holes I'm applying a liberal amount because I want it to go in and soak down in all those seals. It's a good spray. Then I'm backing that up with a good brush around all that bare metal. That will turn the rust into like a zinc oxide, which is a white powder looking stuff. It just gives it all nicely smoothed on down in that sill. Beautiful. I've moved the Datto into the shade a little because it's actually a fairly warm day today, and look at that sky. I think I heard on the news the other day that Tassie's had the coldest winter in 50 years or something, so, and believe me, it's been freaking cold. I even put my thermals on this morning. I had to go and take them off because it's just too hot. Total amazeballs. Look at that, that's working beautiful, I can see it. This is going to work out good, I can see it. The top sides are going to be awesome. And then another time maybe we'll do the roof, and then another time we'll do a side or the doors. Or, I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to take that long. We'll primer it. It'd nearly be worth doing the top half a different colour, but I'll just get a matte black. This is matte black. There's no shine to it. It's sort of meant to look like that. And we'll do a temporary coat just with a spray can. Rinse time. Who's scam? Pull the car back now out of the sun, out of the shade into the sun, and I'll get the heat gun and just go over those holes because there's going to be crap loads of water in there now, which would have satched them. It's just drying in the sun now. Just going to tap these in a bit. Oh no! That's right, fish oil in a syringe. We can do it! Oh, how nice is that working? That is perfect. That's it. That worked okay. I've got a little bit to clean up, but I'll do some more of that. Good idea. I won't bore you to death with doing the rest, but just getting it out of there into this tin lid, suck it up, bam! Alrighty, time for some fiberglassing. We're using this Isopon P40, which looks like it was made in 2004, maybe expired in 07. Doesn't actually say expired though. Who knows what that means? But yeah, it's old. Oh well. Hopefully it looks alright. It smells good. Yeah, it seems alright. We'll soon find out. God, I hope it is alright. Smells fiberglassy. Nice and moist. About a golf ball size. That'll probably do us. Doom, 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 doom. This is the hardener. Which hopefully this is alright. Yep. Oh, it's red. 1, 2. That should do. Now I've got to mix it for about a minute. That'll be why it's red, I guess, so you can tell. And then we've got about 5 minutes to put it on. And then it's beginning of the new Datto. I was going to put it in the shade, but I decided, nah, we'll do it in the sun. This is crazy stuff. Some streaks. We can begin. Get that in those holes and like a bit below the surface, because then we just put a bit of bog over that. So that's the first one done. And then another 3 batches later on. Just make sure that it's okay. So we'll do this one. So that's the whole, let's sand it back and hold it on top. Now we sand it back nice. Had some time to set now. You can see, well, it's hard enough I can just mark it with my fingernail, but only just. So it's nearly ready, another half hour or so I reckon, but it's a bit late here and it's going to get cold tonight, so I don't really want to put the bog on top with it being so cold. It might not set. So leave it out here in the sun a little bit longer. Then we'll cover it up with some old sheets to keep it warm overnight, because we don't want these steel bits to rust like they already have a bit. But looking good. So it's going to be a 2-dayer. Tomorrow the bog goes on and the paint